tested. This track is a hardstyle remix. Notice the distorted kick drum at the 150 BPM. The technical challenge here is a shutter task that matches the glitch pop effect. Look at the literally darting back and forth to the track dance. In Tileshop EDM Rush, these output beat chunks are designed to trip up your muscles memory. I am using a lighter touch on the screen now to save energy for the final draw. The history of the hardstyle goes back to the early 2000s, but it feels so modern in this game. This remix artist really emphasized the sub-bass, which makes the haptic feedback intense. If I miss now, the entire hour-long stick is broken. The pressure is immense. Did you see that? A triple on a moving platform that of pure EDM, Tileshop EDM Rush sounds. My concentration level is 110% right now. The no distraction allowed. The BPM just spike. Again, we are hitting the turbo phase of the song. Technically speaking, the refresh rate of my screen is the only thing to keep me alive here. Every perfect hit sends a spark and underline through my fingers. This track has a very complex polyrhythm. The melody is in 3/4 while the beat is 4/4. It's a nightmare for your brain, but a dream for Tileshop EDM Rush expert. Check I am actually beating because the timing is so tight. The artist retro vision really mastered this future house and the sound we are hearing. Notice how the tiles color change with the frequency of the lead synth. I'm almost at the 45 minutes mark on non-stop playing. My thumbs are on fire, but we don't stop. This is Tileshop EDM Rush. The jump was insane. I had to swipe across the entire screen in milliseconds. The scenes between the visual speed and the BPM is perfectly deliberate on this level. One more big drop coming. Brace yourself. And this is the final boss track. Today's Tileshop EDM Rush American 200 BPM. This is the limit of what I can handle on the mobile device. If you are watching this drop, it's the comments for this insane speed. This history of this track is legendary. It was originally MIDI competitions. It was never meant to be played, but here we are hitting every Tileshop EDM Rush. This is all game are different and the all level are different. Right now I am not even breathing. The tiles are just a blur of the light at this point. I am playing by feel. Authentically, the gameplay means are showing the struggles, and this is a struggle. Look at that combo method, it's blended into the thousands. The remix added a drum step, the bridge here to give us a slight breather. Even the slow parts of Tileshop EDM Rush are faster than the most games' fast parts. I am focusing on the snap go grid mechanic to ensure I stay in the center. Almost at the end, the final melody is clicking in the everything is flashing. This is the most beautiful and the terrifying the moment of the run. I made it. Yes, I made it. Look at the finish, the 100% accuracy on the final boss trick. Wow, I need a second to let my heart rate come down. After that, that was the most intense Tileshop EDM Rush gameplays I ever recorded. We covered everything from 120 BPM hours to 200 BPM madness. The technical depth of this track is what makes this game a true masterpiece. I hope you enjoy the artist's history and the deep dive into the mechanics. If you want to marathon, let's hit the 100 likes on this video. Don't forget check the description for the full list of the track used today. that for the beginning part of the journey, the channel is all about the rhythm game life. Now we are checking out the absolute latest update in Tileshop EDM Rush, but this track is literally dropped this week. This is a Crazy People 2026 by and listen to the trance influence. Psytrance in the Tileshop EDM Rush is a different beast, and because the triplets make the ball bounce so fast, the BPM here is hovering around 145, but the energy feels like it's 200. Notice the new neon style, the background that comes with the 2026 page. The contrast on this blur and the purple tiles makes it way easier to turn on the technically this track uses a with the have a very sharp peak in the audio waveform. In this EDM Tileshop, those sharp peaks translate to very sudden and precise the tiles placement. Next up is our history of this track is cool. It was a tease for months before the 2026 festival session. The remix artists of Mesa really smooth out of the transition for the version. Look at the melody is catchy. I am actually vibing with trying not to be the Tileshop EDM Rush. The perfect it windows the feel slightly more the forgiving on this melodic track, but don't get comfortable. The drop is coming and it's going to the double the tiles density. There it is, the lane just split into the. This is the high level the Tileshop EDM. I am focusing on the tiles that appear right before you land. That is just a release digital collapse. Let's see how it's placed game. The track is a pure 2026 techno style. It's very industrial and very fast. Technically the BPM 138, but the synth-prompted rhythm makes the tiles feel irregular. This is the reflex check section. I love how Tileshop EDM Rush keep the library update on this global EDM hits. The way the walls changes color bars on the songs is a great touch. I am pushing for the 5-star rating in this new track. Almost there. Perfect. That's how we handle the 126. The 2026 World Cup Premium Tileshop EDM. If you guys want to dedicate the video for the new update songs, let me know. Let's talk technical. Have you noticed the word and the drag sensitivity in this version? I've set 85% get the snappies. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into the most intense Tileshop EDM Rush session ever, featuring some of the highest BPM track in the game. The goal today, 100% accuracy, no misspells, no matter how fast the drop gets. Check out the if I look the stress, it's because the Tileshop EDM Rush level is actually insane. First up we are warming up with the classic, but don't let the slow start for you. So physics Tileshop EDM Rush change slightly when the speed ramps up. So watch my ball control. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe for more levels. Rhythm game content. I'm using my phone that 90 Hz. Response time is much worth this track. Let's start the music. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Feel the bass. That's the signature sound of the Tileshop EDM Rush marathon. This track is sitting high at 128 BPM, the sweet spot for house music. In the Tileshop EDM Rush, 128 BPM means the Tileshop are spaced perfectly for the rhythmic stepping wait the tempo just a shift. We are hitting 140 BPM now. The ball is moving significantly. Did you see the jump? The game engine calculated the trajectory based on the music transistor. When you hit the perfect track in the Tileshop EDM Rush, it's because you are hitting the peak of the waveform. Technically, the game uses a hit window system. The smaller the tiles, the tighter the window. Now we are entering a drum and bass section. BPM is jumping to 174. At 174 BPM, I have to drag the tiles 2 steps ahead of the ball. Look at the right now. The concentration is real. One misstep and it's over. Compensation on this device is keeping the Tileshop EDM Rush gameplay smooth. The same sound is a specific remix is like Tileshop EDM Rush and the triple tap signature. It's rare for all games. Notice the vibration feedback. It syncs perfectly with the kick drum. I'm focusing on the center of the Tileshop. Maximize the sport multiplayer. This is Tileshop EDM Rush performance. The speed is less. If the BPM goes about 200, the game starts to feel like a blow. You have to touch your muscles more than your eyes at the speed. Listen to the high hits. They indicate exactly the next value appear. The technical design of the Tileshop EDM Rush makes these transitions feel so rewarding.
This rescue's got a
I
need
am
for
sitting,
speed,
my
and we
fingers
have
are
a
moving
mobile
at
pit
a
stop to
4
help with
taps per
that.
second right now. This isn't just a game, it's a test of reflex and the auditory processing. The way the tiles light up the drop, that's the peak visual audio. Since this 160 BPM track is a workout for the thumb, honestly, maintaining the combo styles of EDM Rush require absolute focus. Let's see if we can finish this technical section without a single thread on the pockets. Now let's talk about this legendary track playing in the background. This is the 20-26 minutes of the classic track, and notice the harder bass line. Tileshop EDM Rush since the very beginning, the faded era really defined and the sound of the rhythm games of the whole decade. The specific remixer is known for adding those techno-inspired drops. Did you know this song originally started as a drone project before the going viral? It's amazing how Tileshop EDM Rush bring this artist a global audience. Now we are switching to dominated the charts in the late 2010s. The history of the EDM built on the tracklets that blend pop and the electronic elements. The remix artist here is increase the BPM to make it more the Tileshop friendly. I remember playing the original version of this on the much older phone. The evolution of the Tileshop EDM Rush soundtrack and reflects the evolution of the genre. We have got the song Monster Cat and classic coming up the later in the hour. Stay tuned for those. Master Cat the change the game by listening high quality track to creator. This track is a bit more underground. It has the 1926 neo techno vibe. Notice the industrial synth sound like of the recent scene. The remixer here used to lots of side chaining to the make the kick pop in your headphones. I love learning the backstories of the producers while I play the Tileshop EDM Rush. Many of these tracks were specifically mastered for the mobile speakers. This artist K391 has a very distinct adventure sound that fits the game perfectly. It makes the ball feel like it's traveling through a digital world. History lesson over 4 seconds. Look at this crazy triple jump sequence. That was the tribute the classic dubstep era of the 2012. The music is getting darker and the more atmospheric now. Let's appreciate the sound design of this 2026 EDM release. Okay, look at the focus mode is officially activated. This part of the Tileshop EDM Rush level is where most players fail. The screen is shaking, the colors are flashing, I can barely see the next tile. Deep breath and I need to stay calm to keep the rhythm. My hands are actually shaking a bit from the underlines. That was the close one. I almost slipped off the edge of the moving tiles. The difficulty spike the Tileshop EDM Rush is no joke. When you hit the 30 minutes mark, you can see the intensity of the screen. I am not even blinking anymore. This is what a 100% effort looks like in a rhythm game. I am entering the flow state. Now everything else has disappeared except the tiles. Wait, the tiles are getting smaller. This is the ultimate precision test. Probably just a blur of the concentration right now. This is the expert difficulty and it's living up to the name. 1 minute left is this track. I have to hold on the combo. The bass is rattling to my hands but I can't let go. Look at the track. 500, 600, 700 perfect hits in a row. I am physically learning into the turns. Does that even help? Probably not. This Tileshop EDM Rush session is becoming a real Adherence test. My expression says it all. This is pure and gaming intensity. I just saved that run with the last second swipe. My heart is racing. If you can beat this score, let me know in the comments. The screen is filled with the effect right now. It's a total sensory overload. Almost there. Keep it together. Don't look away. Yes, that was a flawless section. Look at the smile on the relief is real after a drop that fast. We are in the final of the Tileshop EDM Rush marathon. Music is searching its absolute but intensity. This final take is a 180 BPM monster, the fastest one of the day. If I make it through this, it will be a personal best. Thank you guys for sticking through this pure energy, EDM energy. The Tileshop EDM Rush community is amazing and I love sharing this run with you. I hope you enjoy the technical breakdown and the track history today. Wait, I'm not done yet. We are pushing into the bonus round of this Tileshop EDM Rush session. The setting is the bed that where the real skill is tested. This track is a hardstyle remix. Notice the distorted kick drum at the 150 BPM. The technical challenge here is a shutter test that makes the glitch pop effect. Look at the literally daring darting back into forth to the track that lands. In Tileshop EDM Rush, these of the big chunks are designed to break up your muscles memory. I am using a lighter touch on the screen now to save energy for the final draw. The history of the hardstyle goes back to the early 000s, but it feels so modern in this game. This remix artist really emphasized the sub-bass, which makes the haptic feedback intense. If I miss now, the entire Arnold stick is broken. The pressure is immense. Did you see that? A trickle on a moving platform that a pure EDM, Tileshop EDM Rush sounds. My concentration level is 110%. focusing right now the northeast distraction allowed. The BPM just a spike. Again we are hitting the turbo phase of the song. Technically speaking, the refresh rate of the screen is the only thing that keeping me alive here. Every perfect hit sends a spark and underline through my fingers. This track has a very complex polyrhythm. The melody is in 3/4 while the beat is 4/4. It's a nightmare for your brain, but a dream for Tileshop EDM Rush expert. Check the I am actually beating because the timing is so tight. Artist retro vision really mastered this future house and the sound we are hearing. Notice how the tracks color change with the frequency of the lead synth. I'm almost at the 45 minutes mark on non-stop playing. My thumbs are on fire but they don't stop. This is Tileshop EDM Rush. That jump was insane. I had to swipe across the entire screen in milliseconds. The scenes between the visual speed and the BPM is a perfectly calibrated on this level. One more big stroke coming past yourself, and this is the final boss track to today's Tileshop EDM Rush marathon 200 BPM. This is the limit of what I can handle on the mobile device. If you are watching this drop, it's a comments for this insane speed. This history of this track is legendary. It was originally MIDI competitions. It was never meant to be played, but here we are hitting every Tileshop EDM Rush. This is all game are different and the all level are different. Right now I am not even everything. The tiles are just a blur of light at this point. I am playing by feel. Authentically, the gameplay means showing the struggles, and this is the struggle. Look at that combo meter, it's blending into the thousands. The remix added a drum tape, the bridge here to give us a slight breather. Even the slow parts of Tileshop EDM Rush are faster than the most game's fast parts. I am focusing on the snap go grid mechanic to ensure I stay in the center, almost at the end. The final melody is making into everything is flashing. This is the most beautiful and the terrifying the moment of the run. I made it. Yes, I made it. Look at the finish, the 100% accuracy on the final boss trick. Wow, I need a second to let my heart rate come down. After that, that was the most intense Tileshop EDM Rush gameplays I ever recorded. We covered everything from 120 BPM house to 200 BPM madness. The technical depth of this track is a what makes this game a true masterpiece. I hope you enjoy the artist's history and the deep even into the mechanics. If you want to marathon laps with the 100 laps in this video, don't forget to check the description for the full track list today. That's for the beginning part of the journey. This channel is all about the rhythm game life. Now we are checking out the absolute latest update in Tileshop EDM Rush that this track is literally dropped this week. This is a crazy people 2026 by and listen to the trance influence. Side trance in the Tileshop EDM Rush is a different beast, and because the triplets make the ball bounce so fast, the BPM here is hovering around 145, but the energy feels like it's 200. Notice the new neon style, the background that come with the 2026 page. The contrast on this blur and the purple tiles makes it way easier to time jump on the. Technically, this track uses a synth with have a very sharp peak in the audio waveform. In this EDM style, so those sharp peaks translate to very sudden and precision, the tiles placement. Next up is history of this track is cool. It was released for months before the 2026 festival session. The remix artists of Mesa really smooth out of the audition for the version. Look at the melodies are catchy. I'm actually vibing with trying not to be the Tileshop EDM Rush. The perfect windows feel slightly more forgiving on this melodic track, but don't get comfortable. The drop is coming and it's going to double the tiles density. There it is, the lane just as light into the. This is the high level Tileshop EDM. I am focusing on tiles that appear right before you land. That is just a release digital collapse. Let's see how it plays the game. The track is a pure 2026 techno style. It's very industrial and very fast. Technically the BPM on 138, but the syncopated rhythm makes the tiles feel irregular. This is the reflex check section. I love how Tileshop EDM Rush to keep the library update and these global EDM hits. The way the walls then changes color based on the songs is a great touch. I am pushing for a 5-star rating in this new track. Almost perfect. That's how to handle the 2026 World Premium Tileshop EDM. If you guys want to dedicate the video for the new update songs, let me know. Let's talk technical. Have you noticed the hold and the drag sensitivity in this version? I've set mine 85% at the smartest response during the high beat and the shift. If your sensitivity is too low, you will miss those clicks up the side zigzag and Tileshop EDM Rush. Look at this next sequence. It's a series of the long tiles mixed with the rapid dubs. This effect is long tiles created inspired by the sustained notes in classical guitar hero. This track by track again. It's a perfect example of modern sampling in EDM. It takes everything, everyday sounds and turns them into the 130 BPM groove. Classic this track is the bedrock of the gaming music. At one, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into the most intense Tileshop EDM Rush session featuring some of the highest BPM track in the game. The goal today, 100% accuracy, no misfires, no matter how fast the drop gets. Check out the if I look just stress, it's because the Tileshop EDM Rush level is actually insane. First up we are warming up with the classic, but don't let the slow start for you. Physics Tileshop EDM Rush change slightly when the speed ramps up, so watch my ball control. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe for more levels. Rhythm drums and I'm using my phone that 90 Hz response time. It's much worth this play. Let's start the music. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Feel the bass. That's the signature sound of the Tileshop EDM Rush marathon. This track is sitting high at 128 BPM, the sweet spot for house music. In the Tileshop EDM Rush, 128 BPM means the Tileshop are spaced perfectly for the rhythmic tapping. Where the tempo just a shift, we are hitting 140 BPM now. The ball is moving significantly. Did you see the jump? The game engine calculated the trajectory based on the music transistor. When you hit the perfect track in the Tileshop EDM Rush, it's because you are hitting the peak of the waveform. Technically, the game uses a hit window system. The smaller the tiles, tighter the window. Now we are entering a drum and bass section. BPM is jumping to 174. At 174 BPM, I have to drag the tails 2 steps ahead of the ball. Look at the right now. The concentration is real. One misstep and it's over. Compensation on this device is keeping the tiles of EDM Rush gameplay but smooth. The sensor is a specific range changes like your not challenge how tiles of EDM Rush handle triple tile signature. It's rare for older games. Notice the vibration feedback it syncs perfectly with the kick drum. I'm focusing on the center of the console. Maximize the squad multiplayer. This is EDM Rush performance testing is a class. If the BPM goes above 200, the game starts to feel like a blood. You have to press your muscles more than your eyes at the speed. Listen to the high hits. They indicates exactly the next value appear. The technical design of the Tileshop EDM Rush makes these transitions feel so rewarding.
This rescue's got a
I
need
am
for
sitting,
speed.
my
And we
fingers
have
are
the
moving
mobile
at
pit
a
stop to
4
help
tap
with
per
that.
second right now. This isn't just a game, it's a test of reflex and the auditory processing. The way the tiles light up the drop. That's the peak visual audio. Since this 160 BPM track is a workout for the thumb. Honestly, maintaining the combo styles of EDM Rush require absolute focus. Let's see if we can finish this technical section without a single thread on the pockets. Now let's talk about this legendary track playing in the background. This is the 20-26 minutes of the classic track and notice the harder bass line. Tileshop EDM Rush since the very beginning, the faded era really defined and the sound of the rhythm games of the whole decade. The specific remixer Diva is known for adding those techno-inspired drops. Did you know this song originally started as a drone project before the going viral? It's amazing how Tileshop EDM Rush will bring this artist a global audience. Now we are switching to which this track dominated the charts in the late 2010s. The history of the EDM built on the track lights is that blend pop and the electronic elements. The remix artist here is increase the BPM to make it more the Tileshop friendly. I remember playing the original version of this on the much older phone. The evolution of the Tileshop EDM Rush soundtrack and reflects the evolution of the genre. We have got the song Monster Cat and classic coming up the later in the hour. Stay tuned for those. Master Cat the change the game by listening high quality track to creator. This track is a bit more underground. It has the 1926 neo techno vibe. Notice the industrial synth sound like of the recent scene. The remixer here used to lots of side chaining to the make the kick pop in your headphones. I love learning the backstories of the producer while I play the Tileshop EDM Rush. Many of these tracks were specifically mastered for the mobile speakers. This artist K391 has a very distinct adventure sound that fits the game perfectly. It makes the ball feel like it's traveling through a digital world. History lesson over 4 second look at this crazy triple jump sequence. That was the tribute the classic dubstep era of the 2012. The music is getting darker and the more atmospheric now. Let's appreciate the sound design of this 1926 EDM release. Okay, look at the focus mode is officially activated. This part of the Tileshop EDM Rush level is where most players fail. The screen is shaking, the colors are flashing, I can barely see the next tile. Deep breath and I need to stay calm to keep the rhythm. My hands are actually shaking a bit from the underlines. That was the close one. I almost slipped off the edge of the moving tiles. The difficulty spike the Tileshop EDM Rush is no joke. When you hit the 30 minutes mark, you can see the intensity of the screen. I am not even blinking anymore. This is what a 100% effort looks like in a rhythm game. I am entering the flow state. Now everything else has disappeared except the tiles. Bed, the tiles and getting smaller. This is the ultimate precision test. Probably just a blur of the concentration right now. This is the expert difficulty and it's living up to the new. 1 minute left in this track. I have to hold on the combo. The bass is rattling my hands but I can't let go. Look at the stack. 500, 600, 700 perfect hits in a row. I am physically learning into the turns. Does that even help? Probably not. This Tileshop EDM Rush session is becoming a real Adherence test. My expression says it all. This is pure and gaming intensity. I just saved that run with the last second swipe. My heart is racing. If you can beat this score, let me know in the comments. The screen is filled with the effect right now. It's a total sensory overload. Almost there. Keep it together. Don't look away. Yes, that was a flawless section. Look at the smile on the relief is real after a drop that fast. We are in the final of the Tileshop EDM Rush marathon. Music is searching its absolute but intensity. This final take is a one. I think became monster the fast one of the day. If I make it through this, it will be a personal best. Thank you guys for sticking to this pure energy, EDM energy. The Tileshop EDM Rush community is amazing and I love sharing this run with you. I hope you enjoy the technical breakdown and the track history today. Wait, I'm not done yet. We are proceeding to the bonus round of this Tileshop EDM Rush session. The setting is the bed that where the real skill is tested. This track is a hardstyle remix. Notice the distorted kick drum at the 150 BPM. The technical challenge here is a shutter catch that makes the glitch pop effect. Look at the literally daring the dirty back into fourth to the track that lands. In Tileshop EDM Rush, these of the big chunks are designed to break up your muscles memory. I am using the lighter touch on the screen now to save energy for the final draw. The history of the hardstyle goes back to the early 000s, but it feels so modern in this game. This remix artist really emphasized the sub-bass which makes the haptic feedback intense. If I miss now, the entire Arnold stick is broken. The pressure is immense. Did you see that? A trickle on a moving platform that a pure EDM Tileshop EDM Rush sounds. The concentration level is 110% right now. No distraction allowed. The BPM just spike. Again, we are hitting the turbo phase of the song. Technically speaking, the refresh rate of the screen is the only thing that keeping me alive here. Every perfect hit sends a spark and underline through my fingers. This track has a very complex polyrhythm. The melody is in 3/4 while the beat is 4/4. It's a nightmare for your brain, but a dream for Tileshop EDM Rush expert. Check the I am actually beating because the timing is so tight. The artist retro vision really mastered this future house and the sound we are hearing. Notice how the dial's color change with the frequency of the lead synth. I'm almost at the 45 minutes mark on non-stop playing. My thumbs are on fire, but they don't stop. This is Tileshop EDM Rush. That jump was incense. I had to swipe across the entire screen in milliseconds. The syncs between the visual speed and the BPM is a perfectly calibrated on this level. One more big stroke coming past yourself, and this is the final boss track to today's Tileshop EDM Rush marathon 200 BPM. This is the limit of what I can handle on the mobile device. If you are watching this drop, it's the comments for this insane speed. This history of this track is legendary. It was originally MIDI competitions. It was never meant to be played, but here we are hitting every Tileshop EDM Rush. This is all game are different and the all level are different. Right now I am not even breathing. The tiles are just a blur of light at this point. I am applying by feel. Authentically, the gameplay means showing the struggles, and this is the struggle. Look at that combo meter, it's blended into the thousands. The remix added a drum step, the beat here to give us a slight breather. Even the slow parts of Tileshop EDM Rush are faster than the most game's fast parts. I am focusing on the snap go grid mechanic to ensure I stay in the center, almost at the end. The final melody is clicking and everything is flashing. This is the most beautiful and the terrifying the moment of the run. I made it. Yes, I made it. Look at the finish, the 100% accuracy on the final boss trick. Wow, I need a second to let my heart rate come down after that. That was the most intense Tileshop EDM Rush gameplays I ever recorded. We covered everything from 120 BPM house to 200 BPM madness. The technical depth of this track is a what makes this game a true masterpiece. I hope you enjoy the artist's history and the deep even into the mechanics. If you want to marathon, let's put the 100 likes on this video. Don't forget check the description for the full track user today. That's for the beginning part of the journey. This channel is all about the rhythm game life. Now we are checking out the absolute latest update in Tileshop EDM Rush that this track is literally dropped this week. This is a crazy people 2026 by and listen to the trance influence. Side trance in the Tileshop EDM Rush is a different beast, and because the triplets make the ball bounce so fast, the BPM here is hovering around 145, but the energy feels like it's 200. What is the new neon style? The background that comes with the 2026 page. The contrast on this blur and the purple tiles makes it way easier to jump on the. Technically, this track uses a synth with have a very sharp peak in the audio waveform. In this EDM Tileshop, those sharp peaks translate to very sudden and precision. The tiles placement makes up is history of this track is cool. It was this for months before the 2026 festival session. The remix artists of Mesa really smooth out of the transition for the version. Look at the melodies catchy. I'm actually vibing with trying not to be it. The Tileshop EDM Rush The perfect it windows the feel slightly more to forget living on this melodic track, but don't get comfortable. The drop is coming and it's going with double the tiles density. There it is, the land just a slide into the. This is the high level Tileshop EDM. I am focusing on tiles that appear right before you land. That is just a release digital collapse. Let's see how it's placed the game. The track is a pure 1926 techno style. It's very industrial and very fast. Technically the BPM on 138, but the syncopated rhythm makes the tiles feel irregular. This is the reflex check section. I love how Tileshop EDM Rush to keep the library update in these global EDM hits. The way the walls then changes color based on the songs is a great touch. I am pushing for a 5-star rating in this new track, almost a perfect. That's how to handle the 2026 World Cup Premium Tileshop EDM. If you guys want to dedicate the video for the new update songs, let me know. Let's talk technical. Have you noticed the whole and the track sensitivity in this version? I've set my 85% that the snappy response during the high BPM shift. If your sensitivity is too low, you will miss those quick shot, zigzag and Tileshop EDM Rush. Look at this next sequence. It's a series of the long tiles mixed with the rapid dubs. This effect is long tiles created inspired by the sustained notes and classical guitar hero. This track by Fred again. It's a perfect example of modern sampling in EDM. He takes everything, everyday sounds and brings them into the 130 BPM groove. Classic video of the this track is the bedrock of the gaming music at one. Welcome back to the channel. Today's we aren't just playing, we are discussing the rhythm. We are starting with the classic unity of the track. This track is the bedrock of the gaming music at 105 BPM. It feels slow, but the syncopation in the beat is where they attract you. The history of this track dates back to early 2010, defining the release of era. Notice how the game is engine plays the tiles slightly off the center to the match the swing of the beat. You can just tap on the beat, you have to feel the swing or you will slip off the edge. Moving into the first drop now, look at the first cam I am looking at earlier. The spacing here is perfect for a one-knot jump. Very standard, very clean. Now let's run it up switching to the body mix. This is where the BPM hits 128. 128 BPM is the golden ratio for the house music. It's the heartbeat of the dance floor. Tobo is a legend in the no copyright sounds community now for those that are updating the melodies, the technical check at this speed. The ball physics have the less airtime, you have to tap faster. If you watch my eyes, I am shifting my focus on the top 20% of the screen now. You have a buffer. The incoming tiles in your brain before the ball actually hits them. The triple jump sequence was a frame perfect. My thumb is barely leaving the glass. We are moving into the night for edit of the Spectre by Alan Walker. This is a 160 BPM. Alan Walker's signature and faded style is usually slower, but the night for changes the physics. At 160 BPM, we are looking at the hit windows for around 375 milliseconds. Look at the tension in my jaw. This is where the flow state become a mandatory. The tiles are starting to blur. I am relying on the audio. Causes more time the visual now. This mixer added a heavily sub bass that actually create a vibration distraction on the device. You have maintained a light grip. If you tense up, you lose the macro mobility in your wrist. Did you see that zigzag pattern at 160 bpm? Require at a literal vibrating motion. We are hitting the 20 minutes mark test. Chatting is the biggest enemy of the technical player. Let's talk about the Baston tape track. Astronomy become a global meme, but the production is light. The technical BPM is steady 126, but the energy feels like 150 because of the staccato. The lead in terms of the staccato notes means a smaller mode. The frequency tells it's a precision is a nightmare. The stay centered, stay focused, don't look at the score. Multiplayer, it's a distraction. The history of the astronomy actually goes back on the 2010 before it's blew up a year later. I'm seeing lots of cross tells visual glitches caused by the high speed rendering. You have ignored the glitch and trust the metronome in your head. My heart rate is definitely blending. We are pushing into expert tires right now. The next up are dubstep, the remix back and eyes, and we are dealing with the complex polyrhythms here. A polyrhythm is when the melody is on the timing but the drums are in another. The game usually follows the drums, but this map follows the melody. It's a total brain melt. Look at the facecam, total silence. Every bit of the oxygen is going on my brain right now. The 1 by 116, the not triple flat are coming up. If I miss the first one, the will stack the dice. Nailed it. That was the 20 tiles combined under 3 seconds. The front eyes is one of the color bars, which uses a lot of harmonic distortion. The distortion makes it hard to hear the click of the beat. We have the play by slash editing. We are halfway through our device is getting warm, which can cause a touch latency, and I have the compensate by the tapping slightly earlier. The visual suggested switching gears to K-pop remix. The BPM is 110, but the choreography is jumpy. There is a fake out attacks that disappear or move at the last second. This is a test of memory, not just a reaction. I have practiced this track for hours. The artist Blackpink and has a tracks that are heavily influenced by the rap beats. The exhibit bass hits in the remix are so deep they actually dance with the visual scenes. Watch the thumb, it's a rhythmic dance on the screen. No blinking. If I blink during the chorus, it's a game over. We have reached the quick lens mark. The intensity is quick. Let's go even faster. Entering the speed per zone 20 bpm. This is the human limit for the most player. At the 20 bpm, the files are appearing dispelling in the less than half seconds. The track is a Chameleon remix. Chameleon is the final boss of rhythm game music. The history Chameleon is stuck in the dozing and music scenes pure technically. This track uses the blue notes and the jet inspired and shifting makes the timing unpredictable. My eyes are watering, but I can't look away. The challenge is purely psychological now. So look at the zigzag that's 10 tiles per second. Absolute insanity. I am barely breathing. shows a shadow of everything to keep the core stable. The technical map here is designed to force your thumb into the corner of the screen. If I lose my grip by even millimeter, the ball will fire off into the void. Camellia's the production after the reaches 215 BPM in the final drops. We are approaching it. Listen to the percussion. It's a literal wall of sound. I'm in the zone. I don't even feel my hand anymore. It's just a musical memory. That was the most intense drop of the session. 100% accuracy for software. Let's take a break in some low-key hip hop but at the double speed. The technical breaking is 19 but we are spinning the 180. It's a wide sassy chaos. The history of the low-key is about the interaction, but this gameplay needs to be perfect. It's a contrast between the chill music and the frantic gameplay. My first answer on the test it is real. This isn't just a game anymore. Notice how I am leading the ball. I am hitting for the front edge of every tiles. Now we are hitting the Eurobits and the think initial vibes. Eurobits is famous for the high energy 150-160 BPM range. It's made for racing. In terms of this feel like a high-speed chase, the tiles are addicting. The artist Rogers in the king of the genre. He's been doing this since the 18th century. Brains is this track is the sharp. It cuts through the mix and helps with the timing. Focusing on the offbeats now. The tiles are placed on the end of the beats, one end to end. If you play on the down beats, you will fall. You have to be a sensitive. Look at my forehead. The concentration is everything me, but we are almost there. We are entering the final 20 minutes of the marathon. The highlight the section. This next track is a remix. The cultural history of this track is massive. Heavy Fox wrote the original, but this dual fix pushes the BPM to 190. It's a boss better for my fingers. The pattern are mimicking the original game's attack. The technically of the narrow pattern is what it is not runs. Left, right, center, left, right, center. It's a repetitive that hypothesize you. You have to grab the icon is neat and just stay alert for the tempo shift at 0.45. The tempo just dropped the 140. Then the snap the back to 119. The BPM shock is a later. I cut it. I catch it. My reaction time is still holding up. Test and check. I am literally beating my grip. The physical state is taking, but I wear a mask. We are finishing with the hard style. Final 150 BPM with the reserve bars. Reserve bars creates a thumb. After the beat, it's a rhythmic trick. We have ignored the thumb and hit the click. It's a counter initiative. This artist is a pointer of the sound. It's all about power. The dance are huge, but they are minimal so fast they look like an MBS. The final goal is coming. Everything we are done for the last hour with this. It's an intensity. No talking, just the sound of the beats and the tiles. That's the current flag on the eyes, and we are dealing with the complex polyrhythms here. A polyrhythm is when the melody is on the timing, but the drums are in another. The game usually follows the drums, but this game follows the melody. It's a total game now. Total the first and total silence. Every bit of the oxygen is going on my brain right now. The one that consisting the people are coming up. If I miss the first one, I will stop the noise. Nailed it. Nailed it. That was the 20 tiles combined under 3 seconds. The quantize is known of the color bias, which uses a lot of harmonic distortion. The distortion makes it hard to hear the click of the beat. We have the play by slight editing. We are halfway through the devices are getting warm, which can cause a touch latency, and I have the compensate by the tapping slightly earlier. The visual suggested switching the gears to K-pop remix. The BPM is 110, but the choreography is jumpy. They use a fake out the tiles that disappear or move at the last second. This is a test of memory, not just a reaction. I have practiced this track for hours. The artist Blackpink and has a track that are heavily influenced by the black beats. The exaggerated bass hits in the remix are so deep they actually mess with the visual scenes. Watch the thumb, it's a rhythmic dance on the screen. No blinking. If I blink during the chorus, it's a game over. We have reached the 15 lines mark. The intensity is the peak. Let's go even faster. Entering the speedcore zone, 20 BPM. This is the human limit for the most play. At 20 BPM, the tiles are appearing disappearing in the less than half seconds. The track is a Camellia remix. Camellia is the final boss of rhythm game music. The history Camellia is start in the dozing and music since pure technically. This track uses the blue notes and the set inspire and shifting makes the timing unpredictable. My eyes are watering, but I can't look away. The challenge is purely psychological now. To look at the zigzag, that's 10 tiles per second. Absolute insanity. I am barely breathing. Shorts a shadow of breathing to keep the core stable. The technical map here is designed to force your thumb into the corner of the screen. If I lose my grip by even millimeter, the ball will fly off into the void. Camellia is the production after the reaches 215 BPM in the final drops. We are approaching it. Listen to the percussion. It's a literal wall of sound. I'm in the zone. I don't even put my hand anymore. It's just a musical memory. That was the most intense drop of the session. 100% accuracy for software. Let's take a beating sound, love to hip hop but at the double speed. The technical beating is nothing but we are spending the 180. It's a wide crazy hours. The history of the lofi is about the interaction, but this gameplay needs to be perfect. It's a contrast between the chill music and the frantic gameplay. My first thing on the test, it is real. This isn't just a game anymore. Notice how I am leading the ball when hitting for the front edge of every tiles. Now we are hitting the Eurobits and the think initial divides. Eurobits is famous for the high energy 150-160 BPM range. It's made for racing. In terms of this feel like the high-speed chase, the tiles are addicting. The artist Dave Rogers is the king of the genre. He is been doing this since the 18th. The scene brings is this track is sharp. It cuts through the mix and helps with the timing. Focusing on the offbeats now. The tiles are placed on the end of the beats, 1 and 2 and if you play on the downbeats you will fall. You have to be a sensitive. Look at my forehead. The concentration is gripping me, but we are almost there. We are entering the final 20. finish the marathon, the light section. This next step is
rescue's got a need for speed
remix the
and be
cultural history of
overlooked.
this
It's got to
treasure
help with
message.
that.
Heavy talks about the original but this dual pitch pushes the BPM to 190. It's a boss better for my fingers. The pattern are mimicking the original game's attack. Technically, of the narrow pattern is a quartet. Kills most runs. Left, right, center. It's a repetitive data. Hypothesize loop. You have to bear the icon is and the stay alert for the composite at 0.45. The temperatures drop to 140. Then the snap the back to 119. The BPM shock is at later. I got it. I catch it. My reaction time is still holding up. Just can check I am literally beating my head. The physical state is speaking. But I wear a mask. We are finishing with the hard style. Final 150 BPM with the reserve bars. Reserve bars creates a thumb. After the beat it's a rhythmic snap the back to 119. The BPM shock is later. I got it. I catch it. My reaction time is still holding up. Just can check I am literally beating my leg. The physical state is speaking. But I wear a mask. We are finishing with the hard style. Final 150 BPM with the reserve bars. Reserve bars creates a thumb. After the beat it's a rhythmic trick. We have ignored the thumb and hit the click. It's a counter initiative. This artist is a pointer of the sound. It's all about power. The tiles are huge, but they are moving so fast they look like a nucleus. The final drop is coming. Everything we are done for the last hour lead to this. It's an intensity. No talking, just the sound of the beats and the tiles. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into the most intense Tileshop EDM Rush session 8, featuring some of the highest BPM track in the game. The goal today, 100% accuracy, no mistyles, no matter how fast the drop gets. Check out the if I look the stress, it's because the Tileshop EDM Rush level is actually insane. First up, we are warming up with the classic, but don't let the slow start fool you. The physics Tileshop EDM Rush change slightly when the speed ramps up, so watch my ball control. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe for more high level rhythm game content. I'm using a phone that 90 Hz response time. It's must for this track. Let's start the music. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Feel the bass. That's the signature sound of the Tileshop EDM Rush marathon. This track is sitting high at 128 BPM, the sweet spot for house music. In the Tileshop EDM Rush, 128 BPM means the Tileshop are spaced perfectly for the rhythmic shaping. Where the tempo just a shift, we are hitting 140 BPM now. The ball is moving significantly. Did you see the jump? The game engine calculated the trajectory based on the music transistor. When you hit the perfect strike in the Tileshop EDM Rush, it's because you are hitting the peak of the waveform. Technically, the game uses a hit window system. The smaller the tiles, the tighter the window. Now we are entering a drum and bass section. BPM is jumping to 174. At 174 BPM, I have to track the tiles 2 steps ahead of the wall. Look at the right now. The concentration is real. One mistake and it's over. The compensation on this device is keeping the times of EDM Rush gameplay, but smooth. The sense on this specific remix is just like the movie. Nothing was excellent, cost none. Adherence how tiles of EDM Rush handle triple time signature. It's rare for mobile games. Notice the vibration feedback. It syncs perfectly with the kick drum. I'm focusing on the center of the tile to maximize the score multiplayer. This big tiles of EDM Rush performance. The speed is flat class. If the BPM goes above 200, the game starts to feel like a blow. You have to test your muscles more than your eyes at the speed. Listen to the hi-hats. They indicates exactly the next tile will appear. The technical design of the Tileshop EDM Rush makes these transitions feel so rewarding. I am sitting, my fingers are moving at 4 taps per second right now. This isn't just a game, it's a test of reflex and the auditory processing. The way the tiles light up the drop, and that's a peak visual audio. Since this 160 BPM track is a workout for the thumbs, honestly, maintaining the combo styles of EDM Rush require absolute focus. Let's see if we can finish this technical section without a single breath, only perfect. Now let's talk about this legendary track playing in the background. This is the 2026 remix of the classic track, and notice the harder bass line. Tileshop EDM Rush since the very beginning, the faded era really defined and the sound of the rhythm games of the whole decade. This specific remixer, Diva, is known for adding those techno-inspired drops. Did you know this song originally started as a room project before the going viral? It's amazing how Tileshop EDM Rush should bring this artist a global audience. Now we are switching to this track. Dominated the charts in the late 2010s. The history of the EDM built on the track lets that blend pop and the electronic elements. The remix artist here is increase the BPM to make it more the Tileshop friendly. I remember playing the original version of this one, the much older phone. The evolution of the Tileshop EDM Rush soundtrack reflects the evolution of the genre. We have got some Monster Cat and classic coming up the later in the art. Stay tuned for those. Master Cat to change the game by listening high quality track to creators. This track is a bit more underground. It has the 2026 neo techno vibe. Notice the industrial synth sound like hallmark of the recent synth. The remixer here used to lots of side chaining to make the kick pop in your headphones. I love learning the backstories of the producers while I play the Tileshop EDM Rush. Many of these tracks were specifically mastered for the mobile speakers. This artist K391 has a very distinct adventure sound that fits the game perfectly. It makes the ball feel like it's traveling through a digital world. History lesson over 4 second look at this crazy triple jump sequence. That was the tribute the classic dubstep era of the 2012. The music is getting darker and the more atmospheric. Now let's appreciate the sound design of this 2026 EDM release. Okay, look at the focus mode is officially activated. This part of the Tileshop EDM Rush level is where most players fail. The screen is shaking, the colors are flashing, I can barely see the next tile. Deep breath and I need to stay calm to keep the rhythm. My hands are actually shaking a bit from the underlines. That was the close one. I almost slipped off the edge of the moving tile. The blur of the concentration right now. This is the expert difficulty and it's living up to the name. 1 minute left is this track. I have to hold on the